Hello guys, Kriller talking, and today we're gonna talk about the reveal that happened earlier this morning for the new Carnival LRs of the part 2 of this celebration that are Future Gohan and Sword of Hope Trunks. So, first of all, as we expected, Sword of Hope Trunks is one of the LRs. It was expected, we all knew this. It would have been quite strange if a celebration that's all about the future saga didn't have any Trunks in any part. But the thing that I want to concentrate in this video is Gohan Future Gohan, because first of all, I really like Future Gohan. It's like one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters by far. It's really cool and all, but as I think all of you might have guessed, there is no extreme unit in the second part of this celebration, and so there is no Zamasu. There is no buff for the Zamasu tech team. I mean, there is one buff in the EZA, but we will talk that later. About that later. So there is no buff for the Zamasu team. That's obviously annoying because I mean, Zamasu is a great unit, but his team needed a buff. But the real problem is not just about Zamasu. My real concern is about the fact that they made this Gohan Future Gohan and Dokkan original character, so he has Dokkan original animations, and I think also the Dokkan art, the art of the LR, it's original, but that's it doesn't matter. The thing that is important is they made a unit like Gohan, Future Gohan, a Dokkan original unit. So that's really cool. I think we all love this new thing that is in the game. Also, Vegeta has probably at this point the second best animations in the game, because I think that Gohan has the best animations in the game. But this problem, I think the problem is in the fact that these Dokkan original characters are probably, and I think quite surely, gonna be just really hype characters. Okay, I mean, they gave it to Vegeta Blue, a really hype character. Future Gohan is indeed really an hype character. I like him really much. A lot of people like him, and also it's a fan favorite. There is no one can not say that. But that's, for me, it's not a good thing. It's a problem, because that means that we will get less and less not type characters, because they are not gonna give a guy like Yamcha, Ginyu, Tarles Dokkan original animations, and they are probably not gonna give them to a lot of cards. Definitely not for TORs, but that's not a good thing, because that's mean since they have to make more money with the Dokkan original characters, because it requires more money to make them, they are gonna make the Dokkan original character stronger than the non-Dokkan original character. I haven't seen if this Future Gohan is better or worse than the LR Trunks, but still, it's like these units with original animations are definitely gonna be stronger than the ones with non-original animations. I mean, you can say that Vegito is worse than Zamasu, I would be. I think that it's right, but it's a case where Vegetable Blue it's like the most hype character in the franchise, not like an hype character. It's the most hype characters in the franchise together with Gogeta Blue, and so my my guess is that this is the reason why they didn't give us Black in the second part, and because as much as I like Black and a lot of people like Black, they are wanna give original animations mostly to super characters, not extreme characters, and so there are gonna be more and more super characters and less extreme characters. That's a really huge problem because, as we all know, the extreme class is definitely the worst between the two. So it needed buff. It didn't need Super didn't need buffs. I mean, Future Saga has already had a lot of good LRs, super LRs. So why it makes no sense for me to give Future Saga another good super LR. They have the 5th anniversary Vegeta Blue, EZA, the new Vegeta Blue, the Sword of Hope Trunks, now the Future Gohan. I mean, they are probably gonna get a Future Trunks, Z Trunks, soon in the future. So why wouldn't they give us an extreme unit? I mean, they could not escape the fact that Trunks had to be in this celebration. So Sword of Hope Trunks definitely had to be in this celebration. But this Gohan wasn't really needed. They could have put that in another they could have put it at the end of the year, at the start of the next year, and no one would have complained, because we didn't expect it, and it's not like a character that it's as I said, it wasn't needed for the category, so who liked the Future Saga could have still played the team and no one would have complained. So it makes no sense. Zero sense. But okay, that's all for the LRs. Let's talk about the EZAs. The EZAs that they choose were the Int Zamasu, the STR Trunks, the Green Tech Future Gohan, Super Saiyan Future Gohan, and the AGL Mai and Trunks. So that's a poor choice of EZAs, because still, as I expected at this point, there are 3 super EZAs and 1 extreme EZA. I'm quite sure that Int Zamasu will be better than each one of these EZAs, because maybe Trunks and Mai could be better, but definitely it's better than the other 2, because he has a really solid base kit. But either way, that doesn't change the fact that we needed more extreme. I mean, why would you give a EZA just to the super rare summon character, while you could have given it to Goku Black TUR or Goku Black LR? I mean, at the start of this celebration, we knew that there were a lot of extreme characters that needed the EZA. So even if at the start of the celebration the Zamasu team was indeed really bad, definitely not top 5, we expected it to be better at the end of the celebration. Now we are halfway through the celebration, And still, even if with the EGL Zamasu buff, it's not a top 10 team. The Worldwide Chaos team, it's not a top 10 team, definitely. And that makes no sense. So, I really, really hope that in the part 3 we will get the EZA for the LR and the TOR Goku Black. Because if we don't get the EZAs, we will be able to play Zamasu at his peak probably in a year from now, like it happened with Cooler, that was broken on when he came out, and then he fell off after the new year because Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan came out, and the Gamers came out. It was special for a film, but still, the New Year's it's still a big celebration, so maybe it will still surpass these units. Okay. And so, I don't get what they're doing with this game, even if this is one of the best celebrations in the game, definitely, that is because there is a lot of content, there is a lot of good EZAs, and still 2 of the most hype units ever, probably. But it makes no sense. For me, it makes no sense that Gohan Future came out now and not like at the new year or at the start of the next year. The only reason they made this decision is to make more money now. But I think we can all agree that when a gacha game starts thinking in the mindset of a gacha game is I need to make a lot of money now, it doesn't go well. Like with Naruto Blazing, where they started doing always Naruto and Sasuke in their anniversaries, and it was shut down. That's how it goes for gachas that only think I have to make money now, because they're not prepared for the future. And even if they said that they have all scheduled for the game at least for the 10th anniversary, I think that if they will give us just super characters, even if they are the most hype in the game, in the world of Dragon Ball, still most of the player will get bored by this thing, because I have the 5th Vegito in 3 years. Even if it's Super Vegito, Vegito Blue, I don't care. Even it can be any variant of Vegito, any variant of Gogeta. I think that we could all be quite bored. If you are not like a kid that just like one character in Dragon Ball and it's like Vegito, always Vegito, and that's good for you, I don't care. But Dragon Ball, it's not only Vegito and Gogeta. We need a Demon King Piccolo. We need some DB Saga characters. We need a LR Kid Buu maybe. So I think that's a bad thing for Dokkan, a really bad thing. It's not the worst celebration of all time, as I have seen on Twitter, obviously, but I think that's quite a bad thing. And if Bandai doesn't decide to change this mentality, I don't think that Dokkan will be the best gacha game in the world for another 8 years. Okay, that's all I had to say, and I'm quite frustrated because I will not be able to pull on Black Goku, but I will still pull on Gohan, because I need the new units. I want the new units so I can put out some content, and that's all I had to say. See you next time.